Cha-cha-ching! Market Trap Star here to show you the new news that we got today. So we got AMD finally confirming the Ryzen 9000 Zen 5 processors. So I'm just going to go ahead and read this for you guys. It was produced by Anthony Leather, contributor at Forbes. So AMD has at last confirmed the existence of Ryzen 9000 processors. They haven't released any official statements. Well-known leaker 9550 Pro revealed the discovery on X, which is Twitter, if you didn't know. Formerly, oh dude, they even said it here. Located deep within a new chipset drivers list of contents that are downloadable for the Asus ROG Crosshair motherboard, which is pretty freaking cool. I didn't even know that Asus ROG used AMD. I have an ROG laptop that has an Intel CPU, so that's really cool. Despite an expected announcement at June's Computex trade show and assumed launch later in 2024, we know very little about AMD's next generation desktop processors. Until today, even the name was unclear. Both Ryzen 8000 and Ryzen 9000 have been flying around the rumor mills over the last few months, with the 8000 series actually the APU version of existing Zen 4 models with more powerful onboard graphics. While there was a Ryzen 2000 series using the Zen Plus architecture released back in 2018, all other desktop CPU launches have been odd-numbered, including the 3000 series, 5000 series, and 7000 series. It made sense, therefore, that the new Zen 5 range, which could follow on from the Ryzen 7000 X3D models launched a year ago, would be called the Ryzen 9000 series. There's still a chance that the model range refers to something else, but it's highly likely that this is the first confirmation that the new series of processors will be Ryzen 9000. It also makes sense that we would see driver and BIOS update releases eventually for motherboards, such as the Asus ROG Crosshair X670 Hero, since all socket AM5 motherboards will support the new Zen 5 processors when they launch. In fact, AMD has confirmed it intends to support socket AM5 at least through to 2025, and with the company announcing new models for its old socket AM4 platform last month, it seems likely that socket AM5 will have several years left in it with upgrades available even to those buying into the platform when Zen 5 Ryzen 9000 processors land later in 2024. For those thinking about upgrading from socket AM4, it's worth noting that while you will be able to use your existing CPU cooler, you will have to buy new DDR5 memory, as socket AM5 doesn't support older DDR4 memory. I honestly don't know crap about any of this. Thankfully, any existing socket AM5 motherboards will support Ryzen 9000, meaning if you spot a bargain and are dead set on sticking with AMD, you could drop one of the new CPUs in when they arrive later. So yeah, so I guess what they're saying is that any of these socket AM5 motherboards, you can go ahead and it'll support the Ryzen 9000. As usual, the best advice is to wait for reviews of both AMD's Zen 5 Ryzen 9000 processors and Intel's new Arrow Lake processors, which are believed to be called the Core Ultra 200 series, before reaching for your wallet, as they'll be launching around the same time, which could mean there's a very interesting processor war starting. Yeah. There's Intel, we got AMD going against Intel, I don't know any other CPU company right now. If anybody can comment, let me know. I think like Nvidia, right? Do they make CPUs? I thought they were only a GPU company, but I don't know. We'll hopefully know more at the Computex trade show in Taiwan, with keynotes expected from PC hardware manufacturers such as AMD. I'll be reporting from the event. So this is Anthony Leather. They'll be reporting from the event. So that's basically all you need to know about the AMD finally confirming their Zen 5 processors. Exciting news, very exciting news. There's a bunch of news here about it. You see Zen 5. So also BlackBerry has announced a collaboration for robotics. I honestly don't know the whole detail in that. I might just make a separate video about that. But yeah, that's pretty cool as well. But yeah, if you really enjoyed the video, if you like the information that I was spewing, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, even comment. Let me know what the hell you think. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later when the next news comes out. Cha-ching!